YouTube Music. Download aplikasinya sekarang dan nikmati layanan gratis selama 30 hari pertama. Syarat dan ketentuan berlaku.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with
Now
you.
I'm in a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
100,000
Hold your breath,
things
it
to
gets
see.
better.
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I
whole
used to
new
be.
world.
Every turn a surprise.
With new horizons
Every
to
moment that's
pursue.
better. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you.
A whole new world. That's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be.
A thrilling chase.
A wondrous place for you and me. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
for the world we're gonna make.
pagi yang dingin, hanya ada sedikit bintang malam ini. Mungkin karena kau sedang cantik-cantiknya. Lalu mataku merasa malu, semakin dalam ia malu kali ini. Kadang juga ia takut, tatkala harus berpapasan di tengah pelariannya di malam hari. Lalu mataku merasa malu, semakin dalam ia malu kali ini. Kadang juga ia takut, tatkala harus berpapasan di tengah pelariannya di malam hari.
It is not only about mental illness or mental disorders. We all have mental health. It is just as important as physical health. It is not only about mental illness or mental disorders. This is just one part of a bigger picture. It's best to think about mental health as being on a continuum, rather than people being either mentally ill or mentally well. We are all on the continuum, and we move up and down according to factors such as our genetic makeup and upbringing, our life circumstances, and the stresses we are under. At one end of the continuum, we have mental disorders, like depression or anxiety. And at the other end, we have states of positive mental health, when we're thriving, content, and fulfilled. The aim of mental health interventions is to move people up the continuum, so that they're able to reach their full potential and live satisfying lives. The World Health Organization describes mental health as a state of well-being in which every individual realizes his or her own potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Being mentally healthy means being resilient and able to cope with difficult times, feeling in control, being confident, feeling good about yourself, managing and expressing your emotions, building and maintaining good relationships. We all experience periods when we feel stressed, worried, anxious, sad, afraid, or angry. These are all normal emotions. However, when these emotions become severe enough that it interferes with a person's ability to function daily, and these feelings become persistent over time, then it can develop into a mental health problem. There are many different types of mental disorders. When left untreated, mental disorders can be chronic and long-lasting, and are associated with increased disability. They significantly have an impact on daily functioning and frequently interfere with family, social, and work responsibilities. Fortunately, there are effective treatments and evidence-based interventions available that aim to help individuals understand and cope with symptoms of mental illness. However, very few people with mental disorders access existing treatment services. This may be due to barriers such as the stigma attached to seeking help, the lack of understanding of mental health problems, uncertainty of how to get help, or the fear of disclosing mental health problems. Research shows that stigma remains one of the biggest factors preventing people from seeking help early for their mental health problems and getting the appropriate support they need. It is important to acknowledge that we all have mental health and have a personal responsibility to learn how we can improve and maintain our well-being in order to lead meaningful and satisfying lives. Want to learn how you can do this? Great news! Why not join one of our communities and keep exploring Maudsley Learning online? We all have mental health. It is just as important as physical health. It is not only about mental illness or mental disorders. This is just one part of a bigger picture. It's best to think about mental health as being on a continuum, rather than people being either mentally ill or mentally well. We are all on the continuum, and we move up and down according to factors such as our genetic makeup and upbringing, our life circumstances, and the stresses we are under. At one end of the continuum, we have mental disorders, like depression or anxiety. And at the other end, we have states of positive mental health, when we're thriving, content, and fulfilled. The aim of mental health interventions is to move people up the continuum so that they're able to reach their full potential and live satisfying lives. The World Health Organization describes mental health as a state of well-being in which every individual realizes his or her own potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Being mentally healthy means being resilient and able to cope with difficult times, feeling in control, being confident, feeling good about yourself, managing and expressing your emotions, building and maintaining good relationships. We all experience periods when we feel stressed, worried, anxious, sad, afraid, or angry. These are all normal emotions. However, when these emotions become severe enough that it interferes with a person's ability to function daily, and these feelings become persistent over time, then it can develop into a mental health problem. There are many different types of mental disorders. When left untreated, mental disorders can be chronic and long-lasting, and are associated with increased disability. They significantly have an impact on daily functioning and frequently interfere with family, social, and work responsibilities. Fortunately, there are effective treatments and evidence-based interventions available that aim to help individuals understand and cope with symptoms of mental illness. However, very few people with mental disorders access existing treatment services. This may be due to barriers such as the stigma attached to seeking help, the lack of understanding of mental health problems, uncertainty of how to get help, or the fear of disclosing mental health problems. Research shows that stigma remains one of the biggest factors preventing people from seeking help early for their mental health problems and getting the appropriate support they need. It is important to acknowledge that we all have mental health and have a personal responsibility to learn how we can improve and maintain our well-being in order to lead meaningful and satisfying lives. Want to learn how you can do this? Great news! Why not join one of our communities and keep exploring Maudsley Learning online?
Hilo. Ini dengan tampilan baru. Rasa lebih enak.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Thank you for your attendance. First of all, I want to say thank you for all of you, your attendance for this webinar. I hope this webinar will give you more knowledge about Indonesia demographic dividend and what we can implement to become the productive generations. Before we start, I want to introduce myself. Yes, you can call me Dina. My background is a lecturer in Mamba Ulfala Science of College. I'm the first child of 2 siblings. In my opinion, mental health is important for every student. I grew up in a less harmonious family, but it made me more mature in learning about life. The decision to serve on Bowen Island was a big decision in my life. My mother is always motivating and inspiring me. Now my heart is very full. I feel lucky to learn more here, be better Muslim every day, and make my life more meaningful now. Thank you. So, I think our speaker has coming among us. Hello, Miss Melanie. Can you hear me?
Hello everyone, how are you? I just want to say thank you for everyone who's been joining today. I hope I can share some knowledge with you and also some bit of experience around health and some demographic dividend as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this webinar. And if there's any question later on, please feel free to ask some question. I will answer all the questions as best as I can.
Yes, thank you very much. What are you doing? How are you?
I'm good. I just got home from work, so yeah. So yeah, I just before I talk about the topic today, just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Melanie Williams. I'm originally from Jember, Jawa Timur, Indonesia. So I'm Indonesian, but I moved to Australia since 14 years ago. I've been working in healthcare quite sometimes, maybe about a few years. I was a nurse before, but now I'm working in a mental health unit. So basically, I work with people who's experienced with mental illness because of their alcohol and substance use or drugs, also some other mental illness like bipolar disorder, personality disorder, and other illnesses that very challenging that I've been working with lately. But yeah, I love what I'm doing. So I have learned a lot in this industry. So yeah, I just want to share part of my, knowledge with you later. Yeah, I hope you can learn a bit more about mental health. And I know is maybe mental health is not very a big main problem in Indonesia. Maybe because it's not much, people's not talking much about mental health, maybe due to some circumstances or maybe some culture or belief or other things that it's not comfortable to talk about. But let's talk about this mental health a little bit, and so you can learn what's going on about mental health, and it's quite a big problem lately in the world about this mental health. Yeah, so for this webinar, I hope I can share this knowledge with you. And yeah, so please let me know if you want to ask more, or if you need some, if you don't understand about something, just let me know. So yeah, maybe Dina can start the slide, or just want to introduce a bit more?
Yes, Miss, I want to introduce your CV the first.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I will share screen. Yes, this is her CV. She's Melanie Williams. She's passionate helping others solve their problems by providing the care and support they need. And now he focus with proven time management and collaborative skill developed through job roles. Highly articulate individual, confident working with diverse culture and situation in which cultural awareness and appreciation are integral. Education she took in Australia, and this is her work history. She worked as light health assistant or therapy aid, mental health service, Ipswich rural and community care team with Moreton Health, Queensland Health. Until now, her accountabilities are provide a defined range of clinical screening assessment as diligent by an allied health professional and followed by testing guidelines and legislation, and many others. Yes, so inspiring for me and her personal career. Wesley Mission Queensland, Cinnamon Village, Kindle Queensland. And yeah, so many and so interesting, amazing. Yeah, I think soon, please, Miss, give your presentation. Time is yours. You can share screen now. Please click.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, technical issue. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Do you see the slide right now, or can you see it, or there is some issue right there?
Yes. Clear.
Okay.
Clear.
All right.
Yes, please.
Right now. Okay. I'm gonna have to start right now. So the topic today is the relationship of demographic dividend and health. So what is the relationship between demographic and health, and what we have to do as young generation to become more productive? And then later on, there is a Q&A if anyone wants to ask some question. Okay, so to start for this topic, I will talk about the understanding of demographic dividend here. Let's move this. Okay, so demographic dividend is where the working age population between 15 and 64-year-old is larger than the non-working age population, which is 14 younger and 64 and older. So it occurs when the population of the working people is high from the total population, and it indicates that more people have the potential to be productive and contribute to growth of the economy. So to make the dividend a reality, a country must pursue an integrated set of policies that improve health outcomes and meet the need of for educating and training workers, family planning, promoting new job opportunities, and strengthening economy stability and governance. So if I were to speaking about the job opportunities, I just want to talk about my experience here. Since I live in Australia, it's quite different when you look for a job in Indonesia. Okay, so maybe in Indonesia there is if a company or organization looking for new staff, and then there is some requirements where it's not only experience that you need to have, but also some educational background. And also there's a specific requirements that you have to have. Like, if you are applying for a nurse job, you have to be in a certain height, like let's say you have to be like 160 centimeters height, and you have to be like your age maybe is not older than 30 years old, or you have to be a man or a female, and it's not quite, I don't want to say is not fair enough. You know what I mean? And then in here, when you look for a job, you just play a job and then just play that role, what you want to do, and then you just apply that job through the company. And then as long as you have the experience and you have the educational background, is the same job what you that's suitable with your role that you're applying, and you will get it as long as you work hard for that, and you will get that one. So this is what I'm talking about, that is quite different when you apply a job in Indonesia and overseas, especially in developing country. It's just very different. And then I don't quite understand why in Indonesia, you have to be in certain age to look for a job. And then how about the people with the mature age, like say 50 years old and 40 years old with experience, they have more experience, and then they don't have a chance just because their age is older than the others. And then, of course, unemployed is quite high because they only choose for the younger age, and then the certain height as well. How about for the short people? They don't have a chance to get new job while they really need money to provide for their family. So yeah, so this is quite different. So in here in Australia, we have more opportunity and more chance as long as you want to work hard and just do the best for your job, and then you get paid, and then you make big money in here. So I just want Indonesia want to change that requirements for the job for the next generation. But yeah, maybe you guys, the new generations, can speak up a bit for the government that, look, if you need a job, just change the criteria, the requirements, and then not only you need education, but you don't need this certain height and age, and you have to be slim, you have to be proportional, you have to be pretty, or you have to be good looking. No, but as long as you have to work hard and you just excel in your role and your job, that'll be good. Okay, so for the next one, so the relationship between health and demographic. We need to know the term of health. So between the demographic and health is quite related, and is side by side, is very important, because the health outcomes are closely linked with economic growth and development. So if we have a good health, allows individual to contribute to society to their maximum potential. So health is critical to human capital accumulation and labor productivity. So if people in ill health are more likely to be unemployed, less productive when they do work, and less. So in terms of health, why the health is a crucial part in our life. So health is the state of being free from illness or injury or a good physical condition. But in this point, I just want to add some information that it's not only good physical, but also mental health as well. So if you have these 2 points, like good physical and good mental health, you are in a very good health. Okay, so it's not only physical, but also the mental as well. Maybe if you sick physically, it's obviously that you can see that you're not allowed you're not able to work, or you just you don't have any energy to do something, and it's very obvious. But for mental health, you can't see, because it's within us and it is inside you that is very sick, whether maybe you feel depressed or stressed, or there's anxiety that is part of mental health as well. So you have to understand between physical health and mental health as well. Okay. So if we want to talk about what we need to do in order to become productive, so productivity relies on mental energy, physical energy, and motivation derived from meaningful work. These simple strategies can support these primary needs, prevent procrastination, and boost efficiency. Okay, so high productivity results from a mixed factor such as motivation, personality, natural talent, training or education, environment, support from others, and time management. So if you have this kind of thing, so I'm pretty sure that you will be more productive in the future. Okay, so there is two more things how to become productive, which is physically and mentally, of course. So it's obvious from physical health is play a role in fostering productivity, such as exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient sleep. So also I want to talk about like physical health. You must be part of physical activity as well so far, like regular exercise, walking, running, bike riding, and it's good for your body to cleanse the toxins, okay, to charge the brain and gets the blood flowing in your body. So this is for physical health. Also, you have to have enough rest. So as part of a student in your community and you are having a busy life and then very, maybe very hectic and chaotic between your schoolwork, assignment, and maybe, play with friends, going out with friends. And sometimes we have, we have enough and we feel overwhelmed. That's where you need to have enough rest just to, just recharge your body, recharge your brain. And like you have to have enough sleep as well. Like for adult, usually we need 7 until 8 hours sleep. So if you have less sleep than that, like lack of sleep than 8 hours, sometimes we feel tired, and it cause like some illness as well. And I just realized that obesity, people with overweight, sometimes it's not because of their lifestyle, but because they are lack of sleep. So if you've been having rough sleep every night, like only like few hours every night, and then it's not good for your health. You can be like, it's not good for your weight. You can be obese for that, and then it's not good for your heart. Also, it's not good for your, maybe for your emotionally, you easy to get angry because you feel tired, you can't focus on your what you're doing every day in daily tasks. Okay, so that's part of physical. And the other things that you need to keep in mind, that is you have to be social as well. So it has to be balanced between your study and your health as well. So like sometimes we need social support from others as well. Okay, so in this point that you have to keep your relationship with your friends and family. It can accomplish impressive feats of resilience extend our lives, okay? Because if we have friends that we can talk to every day, share every day, it's good for our mind that we trust them, that there is someone out there that care for us. So it's good for us to to be resilient. Resilience means that you bounce back from the failure. So if you face the failure in the past, but you have ability to get back up, like you have a positive energy and talk to yourself like, okay, I can do this. In the past, maybe I something happened like failure. I failed, done my assessment at school, or maybe I failed to get the new job or something. But you learn from the past, you learn from that failure, and then you bounce back. That's called resilience. So resilience is very important for us to keep us going. Okay, so just give us some motivation for the in the future. So now we talk about productive mentally. So we need to be able to identify one's priorities and complete the tasks that are most important and creating a schedule. So in this priority or complete the task, you have to be able to separate them, which one is high important, which one is important, and which one is important, but you don't have to finish it right away. And the other one is not important, but you have to finish it in the maybe later on when you have a free time. So you have to be able to prioritize which one is more important, and you gotta have make schedules, so like the list, to make easier for you as well. Okay, and to break them down into small steps to help alleviate feelings of stress and inspire a sense of fulfillment that enables one to take on the next task. So you just have to, if you have like difficult tasks that you have to do and you don't know what to do, which one you have to do first, where do you have to start, you just have to break that down and list, make the list and write it down what you have to do first. It's like assessment at school. So first I have to prepare for the paperwork, and the next one after this I have to make sure that I understand what I'm studying, I understand what I'm reading, and so on and so on. Okay, so this is it's called break them down into small steps, just to to allow you to think clearer, so you don't feel overwhelmed. Okay, and focus intently for a period of time, then taking a break. That's it. If you feel overwhelmed, you have to take a break. That's good for your body, for your mind, for your physical as well. Okay, so take a break for like maybe 30 minutes, and when you're ready, you can get back to work. You can get back to doing your schoolwork as well. So let's see for this one. This is the, oh, sorry. Oops. Okay. Dira, could you please take a turn? Dina. Can you please take a turn, please? Dina. Okay. Dina, can you take, please? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Can you please take a turn? I have
Sorry?
a technical issue. Can you take a
Yeah.
turn, please? Can you take a turn? I have a technical issue here that I can't, I'm not able to go back to the previous slide. Sorry.
Sorry. Technical issue?
Yeah, could you please, the presentation?
Technical issue.
So can you put me as a co-host? So you are the host, please.
Hmm?
Yeah, and then
Yes, I'm host.
put up the presentation, please. Will you be able to do that?
Yes. Hold on.
Just put up the presentation. I was okay.
Okay. And then I will share screen.
Yeah, just share screen with me.
Hold on. Wait. Hmm.
Does it work? Okay.
Okay.
All right. If you go to the keep going. Yeah, next. Okay. No. Back. Sorry. Back one. Back. That's it. This is what I'm talking about. No. Next one.
One. This is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is what I'm talking about. This is the main part of the physical health and mental health within the environment. So how to promote a physical and mental health within the environment. Okay. So the first one is organize the physical activity regularly within the institute or the boarding school or anything that you call in there. Sorry that I don't know the how to call the school there, but I'm calling it as institute, if that's okay. Maintenance the physical condition of the building and surrounding and the culture of the institute as well. Okay. So it means that the physical condition of the building that we need to maintain the building, that the building is there's a safety in there, and also if there's any damages, we have to repair everything just for the safety for the staff and the student as well, and also for the culture as well. You have to build that connection with all the student and staff culturally in there, okay? And to create mental health for the student and staff, the institute have to be able to provide mental health resources, such as online resources, more approaches to classroom teaching as well. So in this part, you might have to, as the staff there, you might have to be able to give some resources for the student, whether it's online, so the students can start to have understanding about the mental health, about their mental health if they're feeling like um, feeling down and they're not able to study, they don't want to go to school anymore. You have to be more approachable with the students, what's going on, what's the trigger, why, and then is there any particular assistant that you are able to help with these students? So this is where the mental health is. So it's not quite a serious thing, but it's about small things that you can provide to your students as well. Okay, and the staff or the lecturers might need to increase awareness. So this is like you give some a little bit of orientation to the students, introductory, like, okay, this is what I want to talk about the mental health. We start to give you some understanding about the mental health, okay? And provide some programs and initiatives to help the students to better understanding the emotion that they're experiencing. Because I was a student myself before, so it was quite overwhelming, and then I can feel that the students feeling too much sometimes, overwhelmed because of the study and the work and the assignment and everything. And so you are the staff need to be more open to them as well, how to help them to be more open to you as well, to be more honest, and then can talk about the issue with you. So yeah, so basically you and the staff and the students have to be able to work together and more open, and just connect the good bond to each other and build a good rapport that will be good for the environment and the community as well. Okay. So for the students, you can address the mental health awareness by encouraging social time, have an open door policy, organize a wellness week. So for the students, if you feel like you have something that bother you, that you want to talk about, that you feel stressed, that you want to share with others, and then you might have to talk to someone that you trust, or maybe you can talk to your teacher that more open to them, like how you feel, and then what happened, and then if they can help you out with this kind of things, so you feel more really for yourself, so your mind is not too overwhelmed. So this is where you have to be more open as student as well. So you have to be able to read your body as well. If you feel like, okay, I feel too much and I can't do this schoolwork anymore, it's too much for me, you just have to talk to your teacher or someone else, or maybe your friends, and then talk it out, and then see what they can offer you or provide you with this kind of feeling. Okay, so you have to be more approachable to each other, and then help each other. So that's to reduce all the anxiety and the feeling of overwhelmed feeling and stress to be a student there, because that's always happened like that. It's always like that. Okay, so for the next slide, please. Okay, this is the old one. Do you have the new one? Okay, so the conclusions is it's quite different. The conclusion is a part of modernization, the demography is a big challenge and opportunity for us. Okay, so for the summary is the demographic, is it a challenge or opportunity for us? It's both. So it's a challenge and it's opportunity as well. Okay, so because through the demographic dividend, we can grow the economic sector as well. Okay, and we able to create a new job through that. But the thing is, we need to be able to maintain our health as well, because without the good health, we're not able to go to this part of to grow the economic, how to do a good job, do our job properly. If you are in a it's very sick and you're not in a good health, physically and mentally, that's not going to happen. So this is you have to maintain your health, have to as a student, you still have to study and work hard for that. So there is a challenge and opportunity once we get there, and you will you breed the population age structure, which means that the population is higher for the adult relative to children, which the working people is higher, and then they can provide the family and the children and invest the children with the good education for the future. And then when it's happened, this economic will keep growing. So if you make money, if you work and make money, you can provide your family and your children, and then put them in the highest education, and then the children will get back to work and find new job and make money. And this is where the economic will keep growing and then keep running. That's where the dividend is. That's where the demographic is. Okay. So you have to be able as well to make changes in the community. You have to be motivational people to the community, encourage each other and help to each other. And the thing is, you have to start from the smallest things first, which is you. So you have to start from yourself first, learn how to get organized, how to keep you well, okay? And then from the smallest things that we do, it will be the greatest thing that you have ever done in life. So this is the main point. If you want to get there, like for the students, I'm sure and I believe that you get there and you'll be succeed in the future. You gotta work hard and then help each other and look after yourself. And yeah, and I think that's the topic that we discussed today. If there is any question, please feel free.
Yes, there is some question, Miss.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Actually,
please.
I have write my question in YouTube message, but I want to say directly here. My name is Sahasia.
Hello.
I'm teacher of senior high school Mamba Ulfalah. And I want to ask about our mental healthy. I mean, how can I control our mentally healthy in my daily activity, because I always here side by side with my student every day, and accompany them in all their activities at school, keeping them enthusiastic in all their activities. And it is not easy for me because from my side there is very something happen, maybe some problem. And sometimes I found some people that we don't have the same opinion, or our opinion is always different. I mean, thank you.
Okay, so the main things that you have to look after yourself first means that your mental health is very important, is paramount. Okay, if you feel too much, I know as a teacher, you are a teacher, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
As a teacher, you've been working with different kind of students. Some students very good, some students very like a bit rebellious, some student is very quiet, so it's got different kind of characteristic. So if you feel too much, you might have to take some time for yourself, whether doing like, just take a break for 15 minutes, just let it go first, take a deep breath. Do you ever know about breathing method? So you take a deep breath like 3 times, and then exhale, inhale for 3 times, and then just let it go and have a break for 15 minutes. And then when you're ready, you get back to work again, okay? So this is the part of therapy as well that I've been doing and been working on with people. You have to be able to relax your mind first, because this is the best the main part of for your brain, for your mind as well. Okay, so you just take a break, 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and get back to it. If there is something that bothering you, that you feel too much and overwhelmed, do you have any chance to have some time off from work?
Thank you.
Yeah, and about the students, you have to be able to be more open to them as well. If you think there's some students that they're not able to engage with you, or with the in the class, or with the schoolwork or everything, you might have to be able to ask them. Just ask. Lately, you've been a bit reverse. What happened? Would you be able to tell me what's going on? How do you feel? And then maybe uh, it's not the direct result that you will get, like the outcome, but you just have slowly you have to be more open to them, and just build the good connection with them, and then the good rapport with them, and then I'm sure that will give you that they will give you some, maybe have a trust with you, that they can talk it out. So this is to maintain your health and your student as well. So if you feel overwhelmed, just have a break, deep breathing, and then just get some time off. And maybe you ask someone else to help you with your task if you feel that too much for you to do for today, and then tomorrow you can do all your tasks again, and then take a turn all the time like that. So because I believe you work as part of team as well as teacher, right? Yeah. Is there any question that you have?
Yes. Maybe any question directly? If there's no, we have some question in PPT slide.
I see there's few questions in the chat.
Yes. The first question is,
Yeah.
if I, as student in boarding school, or generally, if I have stress, I cannot to tell my condition to the other. So how to manage that condition? If I hard to believe another people, there is no people believe me, and what will I do? Well, please.
Okay. So I can see here that there is some issues that maybe people don't believe what you have, what you are feeling, and that's okay. You have to be able to have a break for yourself. Deep breathing. That's the method that I used to do. Deep breathing, and 3 times. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale 3 times. Deep breathing. And you are, if you are doing some meditation or praying, that helps. Just do that. You have to be able to have some connection with someone who you trust. You can't talk about your issue to any people, because it's not all of them believe what you feeling, what you are currently have in your mind, or in your body, like maybe overwhelmed or stressed or anxious and stuff. So you just have to learn how to have some time off for yourself, and then talk it out with your best friend, or maybe someone who you trust. And I know that it's not all people believe, and it's maybe part of that. You have to be understanding that people have different perspective, different opinion, and then due to some circumstances, like maybe belief, maybe culture and stuff. So you just have to be able to, uh, you know, have a break for yourself first. Take a deep breath, relax your mind, take some time off from work, from school, and yeah, and then you feel relaxed and you can get back to work and do what you have to do. So it's easy. Or maybe you do what's your hobby, like reading or music or cooking or outdoor, maybe exercise outside. Just do that. We call it mindfulness because mindfulness is a strategy where you just focus on today, focus on at the moment. So you don't worry about tomorrow what happened or later what happened, but just focus on today. That is just to make it easier for you, for yourself, and for your mind. So that's the trick, that's the method that you have to do. It's easy.
Yes, thank you, Miss. So the poem are deep breathing, praying, and
Mhm.
finding the someone who trusts you and understand with
Yeah.
your feeling, right? Yes.
Yeah, just
Thank you.
like maybe you go outside, you go out with your friends. That's part of it as well. So just do what makes you happy, because happiness is come from you first, not from others. Others won't make you happy, but yourself first. So you gotta find your whole self first. We call it self-care. Self-care is very important. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
We go to the
More
next
question?
question. Okay. The next question. Okay. Based on what we understand, that mentally strong humans will survive natural selection after a pandemic. Is that correct in your opinion?
It depends. People have different mental health level. Some people able, like let's say, even the strongest you are mentally, there's the time that you feel down. That is the nature. That's just nature like that. Let alone people with very weak mentally, that will be gone by then after this pandemic happened. The thing is, how we able to bring up ourselves, and how we able to prepare ourselves for that. That's the things that I've been mentioning before about resilience. That whatever happens, you have to have a resilience. Means that you have to be able to bounce back. Don't look of what have happened, but look at for now. So some people find that pandemic is very challenging for them mentally, but some people find that is pandemic is just blessing in disguise, where they found that during the pandemic they found that, oh, okay, I'm okay with this situation. I have learned a lot. Means it makes me more, more patience, and makes me more, I look at something positivity within negativity. So people are quite different. Even the strongest you are mentally, I don't want to say that you can't survive, but you can. It depends how we are capable to face the the problem, the environment. We have to be able to believe that we can do that, we can do this, and then just believe in yourself that we can do this, and you will survive. Okay, you don't listen to what people say. Sometimes people just to let you down, that no, we be in this kind of condition and it's hard for us. I know it's hard, but there is always the way. There's always the light out there, that you can find the way that you can get out of there, and that you can be stronger after that. So yeah, so that's my opinion about that. That's from my perspective. Okay.
Okay, thank you
So
very much, Miss.
yeah, there's any question?
Okay, I think our participant interest so much with this topic because
Good.
many questions
Yeah.
enter me. Please hold on. I will share screen. Okay. This one from Ali Fatoni from Guangzhou University of Science and Technology in China. She asks, how can we maintain our mental health if our environment is bad?
Okay.
How? Please.
I'm not quite understand what does it mean environment is bad. Is that bad? Is that bad because of bad people around or because of other things? The thing is, I just want to answer this generally. It's not quite specific what is bad environment is, whether it's from the people or workplace or other things, or so it's not quite specific enough. But how can we maintain our mental health? Okay, you have to be able to listen to your body, to yourself, and you have to be able to focus on what you're doing. You don't have to look at just because the environment is bad for you. You're not able to do anything because these people just let me down. That environment is just not good for me. I'm not able to do that. The thing is, start from us, is start from your mind as well. Sometimes your mind give you some trick, and you have to be able to again, resilience. Okay, so you don't look how bad it is for the environment, no, but how strong you are to get out of that environment to do what you do. Okay, so you just have to keep trying and don't listen to what others say, and don't look at the environment, how bad your environment is, but just believe that you can get out of there and you can get what you focus on. Okay, you just have to focus on yourself, and if you feel too much, you just have to have a break and do something make you happy first, either with your friends or do your hobby, and take some time off from school, from work. And when you feel better, you will feel the wholesomeness within you. So you have to find your wholesomeness and self-care first. Okay, so self-care is very important. Don't look just because your environment is bad and everything is bad for you. No, just change your mindset, change the way you think, and don't listen to others as well, because some people just sometimes let you down. So that's the tips for me, to maintain your mental health. Take a break, have enough rest, do what makes you happy, keep a relationship with your friends and family, make a phone call with your friends, that kind of thing. Okay, so you don't feel too much with your bad environment. Okay, is there any questions?
Yes. Yes, there is some question again. Thank you, Miss. The answer is so clear.
Actually, I don't want to ask a question again, but
That's
I
okay.
want to make statement maybe. I'm so proud to meet you here, to have to sorry, to get some material from you. It's about
Okay,
mentally healthy.
I'm happy to do that.
So thank you very much for your clearing explaining today.
Thank you. Thank you. So, maybe if you want some resources, I'm able to do that. I'm happy to share if you want to, get some knowledge about the mental health. I'm happy to do that. Just maybe Dina can, organize if you need some resources for mental health, and I can send that the resources, and you can start to, introduce the mental health education for your students. So yeah, that would be good. So yeah.
It's better for us. It's better for us to have your private link. If sometime we wanna ask about mentally the mentally healthy. Sorry,
Okay.
we can write privately to your link.
Okay. Did you mean like email or something?
Yes,
Okay.
like email.
Okay. I can send my email. If Dina can pass it on to me, your
Yes.
email address, and we can talk about this a bit more if you like to. So yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to,
Yes. Yes, I will
organize that
manage.
one.
The
Any
participant
question?
will ask you more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, we have some question. Okay. The next question.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, it's about
Um,
the rebellious
yes.
students.
What would you suggest to students at the boarding school whose behavior is illegal, naughty, and
Okay.
unruly? How should we as teachers behave? Please.
Okay. So you have to look at everything. I mean, there is a lot of circumstances in this point, because why they become rebellious, why they just not obey the policy, why they just did spell. I mean, like, don't want to go to school, and we can't say naughty here, because they're not naughty, but they have something that, that they have some issue within them. So as a teacher, you have to be able to be more open to them. You have to come to them, just, hey, why lately you've been absent from school? Is there any particular reasons? What's the trigger? And then you have to look at the is there any family issue, or is there any other reasons why that you don't want to go to school anymore, whether you want to quit, or whether you want to find a job somewhere else and you want to stop studying or something. So you have to find out what's going on with them first. You're not able to get the outcome straight away, but by doing that, like, slowly, just, hey, would you be able to talk together right now, like, what's going on with you? I see that you've been outside there, not at school. Is there any particular reason why? So you have to be more approachable, you have to be more open. And once you open to your student, they will have trust with you. And then the thing is, sometimes the kids like that, the students like that, they just need attention. They don't have lack of attention from somewhere else, either from family, either from school. Maybe school is too too strict for them. Maybe they need some freedom as well. So you have to look at different point for that. And if they say, oh, because I just don't want to go to school, and then why you don't want to go to school? We're here and able to help you. And if you have any issue, just please tell me, because I'm able to help you out. If you have any like issue, what sort of issue, we have to work it out together. We just want you to do the best for your future. And just kind of that kind of conversation. We call it in the therapy things, in the healthcare, we call it talk therapy. So when you talk like this, it's part of therapy as well. So therapy is not something that luxurious. You have to go to doctor, you gotta do the with a professional and then talk about your issue. No, but you have to be able to give you some of your time for your students and just talk a bit open what's going on. You gotta be more honest with them, so I think it's that kind of thing, because there's always the time that the students become rebellious because they need more attention, whether from school, whether from you as a teacher, or from the family. So you have to find out what's going on. If it's from the family, what happened with the family? If it's from the school, or what happened with the school environment, whether it's too strict for them, whether they need a bit more freedom, So I think that's you just have to find out what happened in the background first. So yeah, more
Yes.
approachable.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss. We have
Yeah.
another question.
Mm-hmm.
Please, next. Okay. Two questions. Yes. The first, how do we know the condition of our mental health? Sometimes feel strong and happy in front of other people, but it is difficult to express the feelings we experience. And then, what is a simple way to control our mental state to avoid overthinking?
Okay. So, okay.
Yes.
To have understanding about our mental health, sometimes you feel that is worried. If you feel worried, there's a fear, and you worried about something, and you have to ask yourself why you worried about something. Like, let's say, okay, I'm worried about tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to do my schoolwork. I've got assignment to do, and still I need to do some other things at home and some work as well. And you keep thinking about this, and you feel worried. What happened if I can't do that? What happened if I fail? And what happened if everything just, it's not good for me, and then I can't do this anymore? That's the things that you have to understand that, okay, you have to stop doing that. You have to stop overthinking about that, okay? You have to understand that you're not living for tomorrow. You are living for today. You are living at the moment. Just do for now, just focus on at the moment now, not for tomorrow, because tomorrow is different day. Tomorrow is different blessing. That should be a miracle for tomorrow. That's the way that people always overthink, because they're worried, and there's a fear that they will fail. And once you are in that stage, you will fail because it comes from your mind, because you already think that, and okay, I failed tomorrow. I can't do this. It's too much. When you feel like that, you gotta relax yourself. Just take some time off. Just get away and then just leave everything behind first. Take a break for like maybe 30 minutes or maybe, an hour, 2 hours. And you have to relax, do what makes you happy first. Exercise is good. Exercise is good for your mental health and physical health as well. Exercise is reduce your anxiety, reduce all that kind of overwhelming as well, because after the exercise, all these toxins just get out of your body, and then it's refresh your brain and your mind. That's why people with doing exercise, when you feel too much and you do exercise, you will feel better after that. You feel more relaxed because there's the toxins in your body and your mind that before you've been overthinking about something, worry about something, that's gone because of the exercise. So you have to be able to do outdoor activities like exercise or outing with your friends, or maybe music is good for you, like the music that very slow music, like meditation. Maybe you do meditation, just do that. Or if you pray, just do praying. It's good for you too. So that kind of thing. I know that people say, oh, okay, you're happy because you've been smiling, because you've been you don't look sad, so it means you're happy. No, people is hard to sometimes they're hard to talk it out, because there's a stigma in the community that if you are telling about your issue, you are weak. We have to just set aside this stigma. Just think about, okay, this person needs help. Don't think about the stigma first. If you are crying, means you are weak. No, just cry. Sometimes you need that. Okay. So if you need someone to talk to, just go ahead. Just someone. Okay.
Maybe someone talk something, please.
Any question? Need to
Yes.
help any
2 question again, Miss. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How to control negative emotions such as boredom and always being blamed when your environment demands that you work as perfectly as possible. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
So it's about like you have to be perfect.
Yes.
And you know what? No, you can't. You can't be perfect. That is just not possible to be perfect. The thing is, do what you can do. If you feel bored, if you feel too much for you, have a break. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Do what makes you happy first. You have to find the happiness within you first. Don't be not because other people say, look, you have to do this. You have to make me happy. No, I have to make myself happy first, and I can make everybody happy. So I can make the community, the environment happy. So take a deep breath, relax, focus on yourself, and then if you are asked to be perfect, to do everything perfect, I'm sorry, you have to say no. I try to do what I do. I try to do what I can as best as I can. This is what I can do. If you want me to do more perfect, no, I'm sorry, because my mental health is more important than your perfectness, your perfection, okay? So sometimes you have to be able to say no. Why you have to say yes all the time to others? You have to find yourself first. You have to find your happiness within you. That's why people's not happy, because they always please everyone. They always say, okay, for everyone. They always yes for everyone, just because, oh, I feel bad if I say no. Why? Why you feel bad? That's okay. If
Okay.
you think that you can't do it, just say, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is what I can do. This is the best one I can do." Okay, so yeah.
So yes. Okay, Miss. Thank you. We go to the last question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did Indonesia Australia compare mental health service during a pandemic, and how did Australia came out ahead? Yes, please.
Okay. I will say, and I would love to say, it's very different. It's paramount, very different. Okay. We are here. We don't have any more pandemic. I mean, like, we don't have any more cases here. It's only like maybe it's not that many as before. We currently maybe have like maybe 5 cases in different states. But before we have like 100, 500, 400 in Victoria, which is Melbourne area and that part. I want to say the healthcare here is very good. When you get tested for COVID, you don't have to pay anything. It's free. You can go to clinic, you can go to hospital, get tested. It will get done by maybe 24 hours. You can get the result, whether you are positive or negative. Okay. So if you can compare with Indonesia, maybe it's very different. You have to pay for this, you have to pay for that, but we don't. The government provide everything, which is my my workplace, because I work for the government. I work in Queensland Health, where we provide all these services for people out there. When we were still in lockdown, we provide everything for others out there to get tested for free. So we encourage people get tested now before another cluster coming, before another cases coming. And then this is what we have been doing. And then we were successful, and we are successful now. I live in Queensland, and Queensland doesn't have any more cases right now. So we are free from mask. We are free from face shield, but we're still doing some social distancing. We still there is some precaution about the hand sanitizer. We still have to be able to use the hand sanitizer and stuff, but we no longer using the mask or face shield. So yeah, Australia is quite good. Yeah, so we don't have any more cases. It's not like few months back. We have, I think it's about 15,000 cases since March or something until now, or maybe less than 20,000. And I'm not really sure how much for the death. Maybe about, I'm not sure, maybe under 100 people. I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry if I give you the wrong the wrong data, but yeah, we don't have that cases anymore, not that very urgent or emergency like before. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's so clear, and we have no question anymore.
Yep.
Yes. I think we go in conclusion now.
Yep.
Okay. I think the conclusion, the democrat dividend process role can generate human well-being. As the Indonesian young generation are the mover of the nation, you need to equip yourself by investing in the good health, not only physically but mentally, as well as it is crucial part to build these generations to become more productive and have a certain quality.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss.
Good.
And
Thank you.
the participant have any question, you can find me at this email fitrianadina73@gmail.com. You can save it. And okay, now thank you very much. It is certificate of appreciation for you.
Thank you.
We sincerely thank you for your participation and willingness to be a speaker at this webinar held by Mamba Ulfala College today. Thank you very much, Miss. Hopefully we
Thank you.
can meet again with the next webinar someday. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Maybe some participant, anyone to give some speech? No? Okay. Okay, I think it's enough. We have photo together. All of you
Okay.
can open the video.
Yeah, open the video, please, so I can see your face. It's like I'm talking to, you know, to nobody. It's like I can't see the face. This is not
Okay,
really good. That's it. Hello, everybody.
1, 2, 3. Right. Okay, everybody can open video. Okay.
Maybe some people
We
doesn't
have
have any camera, so that's fine. They don't have any access. That's fine.
I think everybody is so shy. We
Don't be
stand
shy.
not ready. Maybe not ready to open the video. It's okay. Thank you very much. I think the time is up. Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you
Yes.
for inviting me for this webinar. I'm very happy to help you if you need some resources about mental health or just want to chat a bit. Just flick me the email. You can send email to Dina and Dina can organize everything and we'll talk about it as soon as I can. Okay, so feel free to do that. I'm very open. All right.
Yes, all right. Thank you. Thank you very
Okay,
much
thank you.
for
Thank you.
everybody for your
Bye.
attendance for
Bye.
this webinar. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you. Okay. We can end this webinar. It's